Of course, a splash of sports as well.
Now, here's your host, Tom.
Good Friday morning. Welcome to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Coming to you live from the studios of WOCA Radio, the palatial studios, if you will, of WOCA Radio, just outside the food court entrance to the Paddock Mall on a beautiful Friday morning. I am glad to have on the line with me, albeit for a short time this morning because of some stuff here at the radio station. Galen Unall from Life South, brought to you by the good folks at Penn Flooring and Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center. Galen, good morning.
Hey, what's going on, Tom? How are you today, man?
I got my pink and black golf shirt on, got my golf shorts on. Gonna hit the links. Today after I get up there.
It's gonna be a nice day. It's going to be a nice day.
82 degrees. The spring is sprung. The grass, it's all green. I drove by the golf course yesterday on Silver Springs Boulevard. Fantastic green everywhere. None of that dead brown grass anymore. It looks lovely.
Yeah, and right about now is when your ball flight starts to change. You get zero carry at this time of the year because it's usually wet. So, this is when you start really dialing in your game. This time of year.
Right now, you come out of the winter doldrums. Although I play golf year round, so my game's terrible regardless.
Fair.
So
Fair.
Terrible regardless. So, but you're stuck in offices all day.
I am. Well, I think I'm only going to work half a day today because I start my vacation today. So I'll probably try to get out of there about 1:30 today. We'll see how the world treats.
That's right. You're going to Costa Rica. You won't be on with us at all next week.
No, I will not.
You'll have to email me the schedule for the Bloodmobile so I can tell people.
At lifesouth.org. The way it's been changing lately, it's probably best is people to go to lifesouth.org. Check it out there.
Well, there you go. So
you can tell them that.
So you headed to Costa Rica, huh?
Yeah.
How many times have you been?
I have been. This will be my second time. I went back in '95 with my college roommate at the time. His dad flew us down there, and we went surfing for 10 days. And we lived on lived is a optional word, but we stayed on this little hut right on the beach, and it was pretty outstanding. I mean, we would surf for like 4 to 6 hours a day, and then drink, and then surf, and then drink, and then surf and then drink. I'd like to say I slept, but I don't really remember that. So it was a good trip. That was I think we were there for 10 days.
I've been.
So,
it
was great.
Flying into
it's crazy. I don't have a single picture of it.
Really?
Because it's not like you carried around a phone.
No, not then.
When you were.
No.
And I didn't have a camera or anything, and I didn't really care. I was there just to surf. I was like, man, we don't have a single. And I called my roommate. I'm like, do you have a picture of us in Costa Rica? He goes, nah, dude, I don't even think we took a camera.
Yeah, I've been to Costa Rica 3 times. Went whitewater rafting all 3 times. Also went to Jaco Beach. I have actually a friend of mine who went down there with us and never came back. He still lives there. He went down there,
what's wrong with that?
And he was 19 years old and has not been back. And he's now in his 50s, just like I am. Went down there at 19 and never came back from Costa Rica. It's an amazing place, but just like you, I have no photos of it because we didn't have phones with us. There was no Kodak instant camera in the whitewater rafting boat with us or anything. We were down there to get drunk and run rivers. That's what we did.
And in your 20s, you got to remember, I remember cameras being incredibly expensive, right? For a guy, I had gotten out of the Navy, but, you couldn't spend $400 on a camera.
No. And so the only other option was the little Instamatic that you took to the photo, the photo bug to get the pictures done. And who had that with them? Who's carrying that thing with them when you're in a whitewater rafting boat or you're in a kayak and you're running down a river? You're not snapping pictures with the little Kodak Insta camera.
No. I mean, it's such a It's such a different world. Now, if you don't take at least one picture a day, it's weird.
If you didn't take a picture a day, did it really happen now? If you don't have photos of it, did it actually occur?
But I go to dinner sometimes, and it's so dark in some of these places now that I can't see anything. I'll take a picture of the menu so I can blow it up on my phone.
You know what that's called, don't you, Galen?
Yeah, it's old age.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't see anything. But it's whoever decided that, you know what, the camera phone may be the most ingenious decision of that person's life. It has to be, right? All of a sudden, like, why can't we put a camera on here? Who would have ever thought that your phone takes pictures?
Now, I know it's only 20. I know we're only 21 years in, 20 years and 3 months in. But can we, people will say that Flight 1903, the Wright brothers, was very important. But still, Henry Ford and the assembly line for the car, probably the biggest advancement of the 20th century, okay? Even though with computers and phones and everything, probably the biggest advancement overall was from going from horseback to a car, which made the entire country accessible, in a matter of days instead of months. So that may have been arguably the biggest thing in the 20th century. Right now, I'm thinking the cell phone camera might be the biggest thing so far in the 21st century.
It changes. I mean, granted, you can do video. There's nothing you can't do without your phone. And the camera is incredible. You cannot. I have a high-end camera that I bought several years ago, and I love it. My wife's like, "Why are you even buying this? This thing takes better pictures," and she's not wrong.
No.
So it's quite amazing. And now you can document anything instantly, which is why I believe in Bigfoot a little less now than I used to.
Yeah, because if Bigfoot really existed, with everybody with camera phones and all now, we'd have evidence. We'd know.
I'm not completely sold that he doesn't exist.
It's probably just one of my uncles that hadn't shaved in a while, got caught in the woods. It's probably what it is. It's probably what it is.
But I'm not. I'm not one of these people who think we have figured out everything that lives on this planet. So, yeah.
But you're right. With everybody being a roving news reporter, it's a little less secure that Bigfoot exists. Let's be honest.
That's true. I mean, of all the things that came out of it, the downside of it, we have no privacy and all that. But probably the biggest thing is the belief in Bigfoot is probably dramatically down, and that's a crying shame.
Loch Ness monster down.
Yeah. All these things are the downside of the camera, of the cell phone camera.
But
I think it's something we really need to study. I wonder if I could get the government to give me like $1 million to do that study.
That wouldn't be a bad, try. Grants are given for dumber things every day.
Can you imagine that? What are you doing? I'm quitting. Why? I'm running a grant.
Yeah.
What?
What grant? Well, to see if Bigfoot really exists, and I'm using my cell phone.
It's really to see if the impact of the cell phone cameras reduce the likelihood that people will believe in
Bigfoot. Yeah. By the way,
yeah.
Yeti does exist, and I'll tell you how I know. Because what was his name? Yukon Mike or whatever found him in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We know he exists.
That's correct.
We know
That's
he
absolutely
exists.
Correct.
He put the star on the tree. We know he exists.
That's correct. I'm not arguing that. So the indomitable snowman is real. It's whether or not it's Bigfoot.
Right.
Living in the southern hemisphere.
Right. The indomitable snowman put the star on the tree in Rudolph. We know he's real. We know.
Factual. That's factual.
Right along with the dentist elf, right there. When is
that wasn't a subverted message.
When is that going to be? I'm sure somebody in the cancel culture is going to figure out a reason Rudolph shouldn't be on TV.
Well, what they'll just say, and they can probably get away with it, is, well, the dentist is gay. I mean, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you can do.
The misfit toys are not taken care of well or something,
Sure. They need to be in rainbow colors and it would be fine.
Hey, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today? We got to cut you short. We got an interview coming up. Where's the Bloodmobile?
No, I understand that. So Bloodmobile today, we're actually at the Walmart back down in Wedgwood Lane in the Villages. So please come out. And next week when I'm not on, check out lifesouth.org.
Hey, guess who's filling in for you next week?
Guys, be safe.
Guess who's filling in for you next week? Former school board member and chairperson and the head of the Christmas parade, Sue Mosley, will be filling in for you all next week.
Oh, Sue's awesome. Well, tell Sue I said hello, and I miss our days on the parade committee.
Well, there you go. So, Galen, you'll be happy to know that Sue Mosley, not you, but she's still very formidable, and she'll be on with us.
I just turned in a Wally Pip.
There you go. I'm told you may get pipped.
Yeah.
Thanks, Galen. Hey, have a great time in Costa Rica. We'll talk to you in a week.
Thanks, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Galen from Life South. We'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Take a look at your lawn. Is it in need of some TLC? Check with Flawless Lawns of Ocala to learn about their excellent service. Unlike others, they take the time to do the job to perfection. Call 352-286-5300 or email flawlesslawnsocala@gmail.com. Flawless Lawns serves Marion County and surrounding areas. Why have a ho-hum lawn when it could be flawless? Again, the number is 352-286-5300. Call today.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure. Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner & Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner & Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax returns outcome